I'm Amber, an international student from China. When I was 17, I moved out on my own to go to school in Michigan. I gained weight. I gained 20 pounds. It just takes me 3 months to gain that 20 pounds. From August to Christmas time, I just, become someone else. I don't even want to go shopping. I mean, shopping is my favorite thing in my whole life, I don't even want to do my favorite thing. And I don't want to try new clothes on, because every time when I look at the mirror, I don't feel like this person is me, it's someone else.
Listening to Amber's story, she's clearly not the only one who experienced this. A lot of freshmen could relate as well. Do you eat breakfast?
Sometimes I skip out, to be honest. I don't really have time, or I just get too lazy.
No, but I've never eaten breakfast.
Do you snack late at night?
Yes. Like small things like crackers, chips.
Yep. Fried shrimp, mac and cheese.
Do you cook?
No.
No, because we didn't have a place to cook at all in the dorm or anything.
No, here at campus, I don't.
Can you describe a little bit about your eating habits back home versus how you eat when you're living on your own?
I don't snack at home at night. I have breakfast at home. I basically just have breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home.
I eat a lot less because time consumption, and I don't have my parents cooking me food and having it ready on the table. So it's kind of when I have time I eat, so not as much.
After listening to all your stories, we get the sense that your sudden weight change is often the cause of dealing with the sudden change of environment, having a lack of authority, supervision, and therefore affects your diet and eating habits. Studies show that students on average gain 3 to 10 pounds during their first 2 years of college. Most of this weight gain occurs during their first semester of freshman year. Whether your goal is to lose or to gain weight, trying to eat healthy might seem like a challenge when you move out on your own for the very first time. It might be because of budget limitations or time constraints, or it might just be the fact that you simply couldn't grasp the concept of eating healthy. So, what can you do? Let us, big sisters, help guide you along. First, let's talk money. No money? No problem. As college kids who live off of cold pizzas and instant noodle packets, we understand that when we think about eating healthy, we often consider the affordability as well. Sure, it might be a luxury to choose the organic or vegan options, but we're not asking you to go that far. Eating healthy, in our definition, is choosing to eat real foods instead of going for the food-like substances that we often passed off as food. So here we're talking about the instant potatoes, the instant mac and cheese, and the frozen microwavable dinners. But eating out, especially in San Francisco, could get really pricey. Luckily for freshmen, it is often mandatory to sign up for the school meal plan. And if you know how to use it wisely, you could make your money's worth by eating healthy. Get familiar with the menu and schedules for hot meals that they serve in the cafeteria. And be sure to always choose the healthier options with a balanced nutritional requirements. Avoid the greasy foods like burgers and fries, and eventually when you do get bored of the repetitive menus and start to run out of options, you can always buy the fresh produce that they offer in school and make your own meals. Oh wait, you might be living in a dorm room that doesn't have a kitchen. So how are you gonna cook? No kitchen? No problem. This is where your roommates and friendships come in handy, because when you have company, everyone could chip in a little to buy and share equipments. These equipments would be good investments to make meals in your dorm room that doesn't require a kitchen. Equipments like a toaster oven to make quick toast and sandwiches, a rice cooker that has many functions, a slow cooker to make pot roast, a mini blender to blend your own juice, a mini food processor to make your own healthy salad dressing. There are plenty of other creative ways to cook, like using a coffee maker to make hard-boiled eggs, or using an iron to press paninis and make French toast. Get creative, think outside of the box. Just be careful not to burn down the building. I usually wake up so late that I don't even have time for breakfast. I was studying for finals, so I didn't have time to eat a proper meal. Those are some of the most common excuses college students use when it comes to skipping meals or not eating right. No time? No problem. First, try to get out of bed around the second time your alarm rings. Don't hit that snooze button again. Then, cut out 5 minutes from the time you've allocated for scrolling through your Instagram feed. Those notifications can wait. Try to lay out your outfit the night before to save another 10 minutes of going back and forth trying to decide what to wear. The point is, if you really want to make a change, you have to put in the effort to make time. Because really, it doesn't take that much time to eat. There are plenty of quick and easy recipes that you could make in less than 15 minutes. Instead of compromising on a meal, which is an important aspect of your well-being, put off on the things that can wait. Learn to get your priorities straight. So now that we've covered the basics of a budgetary plan, the healthier home-cooked alternatives, and time management, all there's left is the basic knowledge of how eating healthy looks like. Don't know how to eat healthy? No problem! Do you know that not all store-bought juices are healthy for you? And that energy drinks and bars does not actually give you energy? And also, eating healthy doesn't just mean eating salad. A lot of us do not grow up with education on food nutrition and unhealthy fats. So it is important to be constantly aware of the nutrition and calories behind what you eat. From getting down to the understanding of how much added sugar a carton of Tropicana orange juice contains, to knowing the fats and calories that is in our salad dressing. Having said all that, it is still easier said than done because we're all still human beings and the temptation of eating fat foods and junk foods still get to us. So, the most important aspect to maintaining healthy eating habits is really learning how to control yourself. Do not snack late at night, do not binge eat when you're stressed out, do not get lured by food porn on Instagram or food advertisements. This might be the most important point of all because no matter how much food knowledge you have, no matter how much money and time you have to dedicate to eating healthy, if you don't have that self-control over your unhealthy cravings and indulgence, all your efforts will be wasted and gone down the drain. Partner up with a friend that is also trying to be health conscious because friends can really influence your eating habits. Also, it wouldn't hurt for you guys to occasionally bond by working out in the gym together because remember, you paid for it. Once in a while, it is still okay to indulge in unhealthy foods like greasy fast foods or sugary treats. But freshman 15 does not have to be part of the college experience, as long as you get down to the root of the problem. If you don't want to go through that sudden weight change again, you just have to put in the effort into making a difference. To maintain a healthy weight is not about going on short, temporary, and strenuous diets. It is all about changing the way you eat and the way you look at food. Don't wait until you couldn't recognize yourself to make the necessary dietary changes. We here as Big Sisters are not telling you what to do. We're merely sharing our experiences. As you step into this new phase in your life, you can slowly start making decisions for yourself. But if after all that, you're still making excuses, then you're the problem.